Last time on Sonic Adventure, through no fault of Knuckles, the Master Emerald kind of exploded, and Chaos came out. Not the best prize, especially now that Knuckles has to search for the remains of the Master Emerald. And of course, he's not really the best at speaking to people, considering he has to punch them in the legs every time he tries to talk to them. See? I don't know why Knuckles is just consistently that character I can't talk to anybody with, but the action button is the same as the talk button, so, it's not the best design decision. Not the worst, but, you know, a lot of people are going to be in pain now. They thought spin dashing was bad. Hoo boy! That kid got punched in the shoulder. But hey, he still gives us a very subtle hint. The casino. I wonder if, when talking about the casino, we might have to go to the casino. Also, these ladies just say the same thing as they did when we talked to them as Sonic, or Tails. Probably Sonic. I was a little more talk-happy as Sonic. Sadly, didn't talk to nearly enough people as Tails. What do you have to say? That had nothing to do with the ocean. Who are you and what did you do to Ocean Guy? Yep, you sure are. That is your only plot. Of course, we already know how this one turns out, and thankfully, it turns out pretty happy. In that, he eventually comes back, not being dead and all. Apparently, he was just staying very late. Alright, is there anyone out here? There usually isn't at night, but hey, I can check. Oh well, I tried, but apparently no one wants to go to the pool at night. I don't know why that would be. It doesn't make any sense at all.
No trains are currently in service.
Yeah, I don't need a train. Oh yes, this plot point. Of course, this one maybe turned out well because I guess by saving stations where Tails maybe saved her from her gambling addiction? Either that or she was just thanking Tails for saving the town. That's probably more likely. So her gambling addiction is unknown. The status of it, rather. Okay, so easy enough to press the button in this story, and also Chow in Space. Ah, if only we could see that movie. Oh well. So, Stage 2, Casinopolis. So there's this giant Sonic statue in the center. I thought you could break it, but maybe you can only break it when there's an emerald shard in there, but at the moment, there's no emerald shard in this particular run, so I guess I couldn't break it. Or maybe the Steam version's bugged. Honestly, that's just as likely. So Casinopolis is fairly big, and very vertical as well. Kind of tricky to get around. There are a lot of spots that will out and out block you from wall climbing. So you're going to want to use the springs to get around. Plus, you know, moving around that quickly really helps you locate the emeralds, because, hey, that one flashed up on the radar real quick. Oh, hey, Pirate Pal. So anyway, yeah, this is actually kind of neat. I like how there's a surprising amount of decoration up here that you'd never notice as Sonic. And speaking of Sonic, I don't know if I mentioned, but the more rings you get, and put into the vault in Sonic's run of this, that will actually build the statue that's automatically here in Knuckles' story, that you can also completely destroy. But yeah, I guess it's just canonical that Sonic had that built or something. Vain bastard. Oh well, anyway, the last Emerald Shard seems to be down here. You might want to go through here just because there's some good items, but yeah, there's an Emerald Shard here. I believe this also leads to the showers as well, so if you want to pick up, like, 5 rings, then go ahead. Of course, Knuckles also can't enter the pinball tables. Wouldn't it suck if there were emerald shards in there? That would just be annoying.
Good enough.
And it zoomed way out. I don't actually like Knuckles, bye! Knuckles' peoples do that. Just move inside of his single separation between his eyes.
Where in the world am I?
The eye partition.
I don't remember being here before. But something about it is familiar.
what could possibly be familiar about this
This is
place?
very strange.
Yes, it's very strange. We're in this mysterious place. Oh, look, echidnas, of which Knuckles is supposed to be the last. Oh, dang. Oh, man. This guy's calling Knuckles out. Or maybe he was talking to that guy, I don't know. But personally, I'd side more with the guy who just loves fighting. He's having fun with it. Oh, and he's gonna get them all. Who's them? I don't know. Okay, so the lines here are apparently even better than they were in Tails' story. These guys are even more fantastic before. And they were already pretty fantastic. Oh, just this guy again. Is this life a dream, or is it reality? I do that, philosophizing, you know, that stuff, what they teach in those fancy colleges. Them's politics. Oh, what do you... Yo-ho, yo-ho, what do you have to say? Ah, darn it. I was hoping he'd also be the, real-life fantasy guy. Yo-ho, yo-ho, and then the deep thinkers. The deep thinkers of this mysterious echidna tribe. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh, they had fun giving these guys lines. Don't just walk around with your eyes closed. You're gonna run into something.
It is for the good of all our people.
How can I make you understand? Attacking other countries, stealing and killing.
Sounds pretty good to me.
The right path to peace.
Nah, sounds pretty cool. I like it.
No one has the right to take the holy grounds. I beg you, Father.
Well, I'd give you a very stern look, but I don't open my eyes ever, so there.
Huh? Now where am I?
In front of the casino, you dolt.
Back in Station Square, I see.
Yes.
What's going
Is
on
this
here
the
anyway?
real life? Or is this just fantasy? Okay, so Cream's gonna pass by there, but yep, we lost the camera already. It's easiest to catch up to her with Tails, since, you know, Tails can also fly. And Sonic's just hanging out here.
I wonder what those guys are doing.
To be honest, I don't think I want to know.
I wonder what those guys are doing.
Sonic, you know what, I'm not even going to ask. I'm just going to turn my attention away. Kid, you shouldn't look either. I know you're waiting for your mother, but, Sonic's, enjoying himself over there, so we're not going to pay any attention to him. Because Sonic is a very bad hedgehog. Oh, hey, Eggman, you're just shuffling over.
Hey, it's Dr. Eggman.
Oh, I heard you say that, but I don't care.
There.
What'd you like to know?
It's gotta be a part of the Master Emerald.
You can't see it because it's not actually in my hand.
Come back here.
Wait, how'd he get inside the door so quickly? I'm going to waddle to the door. Okay, I'm in.
Eggman, give me back the Master Emerald.
Knuckles.
You didn't notice him before?
Oh, this isn't what you're after.
You know, you got the Chaos Emeralds as well, but apparently you don't care about this.
That's okay, though. I can use you as a guinea pig to test.
What, the Chaos Emerald?
Chaos! Chaos!
How's it going? I'm Chaos.
Chaos? It's that creature again. The same one I saw on my island.
But now he's got a bone to pick with me. An
There, the
arm
Master Emerald
bone.
shattered. I'm
Wink.
sure of it. He saved me the trouble of looking for him. Now I'll get him good.
As opposed to getting him badly. I completely forgot I had to look for this guy.
Way to go, Chaos!
Congrats on doing that thing I know you can do already! You do it pretty well! I won't be frightened, I'll stand up to all the water monsters. Just believe in myself. Okay, so Chaos 2. Probably one of the hardest bosses in the game. Also, a boss completely unique to Knuckles. Now I say hardest, but this attack is easy to avoid. He's just going to bounce around until he transforms back. And there we go. So basically, I don't actually know how you're supposed to get past that barrier normally. My strategy is just glide into him until it works. I think you're supposed to get behind him and punch him, but he turns around pretty quickly, so my glide strategy is pretty much the only thing that worked for me. It honestly doesn't seem like a thing that's supposed to work, but I mean, if you try punching him repeatedly, he just takes the shot, so I don't know what else to do. So, here we go. Just kind of brush up against him until he decides to get hit. Now, again, I said this was probably one of the hardest battles in this game, but as long as you use the glide trick, it's actually super easy. Otherwise, it's really easy to get hit. I actually had to restart this battle a couple of times until I figured out my undefeatable glide method, which I am going to say is all me. That is my strategy, no one else has come up with it ever. And he's done.
Is that
And now Knuckles is flying! See? Who else could have done this but me? Thanks, Knuckles.
Bah, so what if you won this time?
Not gonna win next time. He's gonna be Chaos 3, and you're really gonna be sorry.
Yeah, that still doesn't faze me. You hear?
I know something that might. It's about Sonic.
What? What about Sonic?
He's after the pieces of the Master Emerald too.
What? Person who just tried to kill me?
What do you
Are you
mean?
telling me the truth? Well, I better believe him.
Only one on a wild goose chase, idiot. Why should I ruin your surprise?
This isn't something I just thought of. Oh, look at that slow walk. Let him go. He is really knucklesing it up. Look at him. Wait, what are you doing? Stop that.
I wonder what he meant by that.
I'm still right here. I haven't left the room. Okay, well, bye. So we all know where this is heading, and we're automatically taken to the Mystic
I wonder why
Ruin.
Sonic is after the Master Emerald.
I believe Eggman completely after he just tried to
I
murder
better
me
work
with a
fast
water
and get to the
monster
bottom of this.
that I have a grudge against. Bup-a-dup-a-dup-bup-bup-bup-bup. Okay, so Sonic's not gonna be here just yet. We can look around, but nope. There's no minecart either, so, of course, there is but one place we can go. However, we're going to need an item burst. And that item is over here near the Chow Garden. So, gonna enter this room and, oh look, a monkey guard. We're locked in, but thankfully, we have an item here. So I'm just gonna see if this actually says how to use this item, because if so,
You've got the shovel claw. Now you can dig through dirt and stone. Press the jump and action button
yeah,
simultaneously.
I'll admit I wasn't paying attention when she said that, so I spent a few minutes wandering around trying to figure out how to use this, because it's not just pressing a button. It's been ages since I've played Sonic Adventure, and honestly that button combination doesn't make sense to me. I blame Arcade Pit, it distracted me. So, yeah, just by setting that switch down, the monkey just fucking explodes. So yeah, thank you, convenient monkey destruction switch. Now, you might remember that there is a monkey in another spot in Mystic Ruin, and that is where we have to go next to kill time, waiting for Sonic and Tails to finish up, so we can then punch them in the face repeatedly, and then fight Chaos for a third time, because we all know that's going to happen. Sadly, Knuckles doesn't go to Ice Cap. However, he does go to Red... he goes to getting stuck against a wall. He does go to Red Mountain. So, set this down, and boom! Just the most violent explosion. That monkey is no more. Okay, so, Red Mountain. There's a whole lot of bottomless pit and a whole lot of area to explore. This is one of the larger areas of Knuckles' story, but I don't think the size is too bad. Sonic Adventure 2 goes a little crazy with the size of its areas, and that definitely detracts from it, especially with that aforementioned Emerald Radar problem that I mentioned in the previous episode. So you got big areas, and the game refuses to tell you where Emerald Shards actually are, so that's pretty bad. Also, now that we have the Shovel Claw, that's usable in stages, meaning sometimes Emerald Shards are buried. I think I got lucky here and didn't really encounter any of those, but they can be buried, so you do have to use the radar because you can't just see them. So it's like them being stuck in enemies, but more so. And again, this is a returning feature in Adventure 2, and I bet you can see how that would be annoying if you aren't able to see all Emerald Shards at once. So, that's it for Sonic Adventure. Next time, we're going to punch Sonic in the face, which will prove to be a very bad idea in the long run, but we're gonna do it anyway. 'Cause we're Knuckles. We fear none.